Hey guys, this is King Cook here. You're listening to King's Kitchen. Today we're joined by a fellow music enthusiast by the name of Mike. How you doing, Mike?
Hello, all. I'm doing fine.
Glad to hear
I'm
that.
yeah, I'm doing good. It's good. It's great to be here. Great to be. Thanks for having me on, dude.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
I'm really glad. I'm really glad you could come. I'm so glad that you're here, Mike.
yeah. I'm so gracious.
So
I'm so
gracious.
thankful.
Yeah.
Please, your presence just alone.
So here's the thing. There's the thing different about Mike than other music enthusiasts we've had on. Mike has done you've taken a class in music theory and you've dabbled in.
Uh,
Go ahead.
yeah. I actually took quite a bit of just like music appreciation and just I've delved quite a bit into the actual intricacies of music and how it's created. Like I've tr- tried to make it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that I did well in it, but I definitely tried to make it, and it's really hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I created some stuff before. It's just very simple things,
Mm-hmm.
but um, I've had to like improvise over like over chords and stuff like that. It's a lot of thinking on the spot while also knowing the rules about what you're playing at the same time. So
Kind of
it
like
def-
what Bill and Rav said about knowing the rules so that you can break them.
yeah, it's exactly like here's the thing, like music is like so freeing,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, it's like it's like the English language. Like there's so many rules, but you just break them like that instantly. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you can do this, but like not really though. So just forget what I just said.
I before E except
yeah,
after C, except for like a list of like 50
yeah,
alternatives. Did
yeah.
you watch Mad TV like growing up on Cartoon Network?
I did.
Do you
Yeah, I
remember
do
that
remember.
episode?
yeah,
That one was so
yeah.
good.
That episode, freaking. Well, yeah, Mad in general, just like was like I guess it was like an exposure to the weird for me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
remember I think the magazine was a lot worse. Like it was a magazine
Yeah.
first, right? And then they
Yeah.
made a show out of it.
Yeah. I was like some of the animation in there was like some gross out shit that was like
Definitely.
that scared me a little bit as a kid, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I bet. I bet. But do
No, but
continue. I die. What is
yeah.
it? I digress.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's like like I took it my freshman year. It was like I got kind of into learning just general chords, and like we actually learned like chords at
Right.
first, like creating. It's like all the pop music you guys know.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
four chords.
that's like a bunch of different crap. That's like
Hmm.
a like you just you hear those chords. That's like a lot of different types of music. It's like all right, using those chords, make something.
Yeah,
And
like the classic like four chords thing where like all of
yeah,
your favorite songs over the past 40 years use the
yeah,
same
yeah,
four chords in different ways.
yeah. And then like, oh, that's just the base level.
Hmm.
There's way more complicated crap than that. There's like suspended chords and like there's like augmented triads and like and then there's like blues chords. That's like when you go into jazz territory.
Hmm.
That's what I really had to learn. That was my like senior year as a, excuse me. That was
You're
my
not
senior year.
excused. You should just leave.
I'm bye, man. Thanks for having me on. See ya.
Yeah, I see it. All right, but continue.
No, but no, but yeah, like it was yeah. So jazz. That was like my main thing. I really like jazz music, and
Hmm.
my senior year, I was like, I want to learn how to improvise. So improv is like just it's like all right, I'm playing this song. These are the chords. Now I have to just go for it. I just have to be spontaneous and creative on the spot,
Right.
while also taking note of what's happening in the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like uses so much brain power. It's I gotta say, just doing music like that has been the point where I've used the most amount of my brain like ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really hard to just do all that crap at the same time. But damn, does it feel so cool to do though.
Oh,
Holy
I bet.
crap. Yeah.
Even
Just
recreating it is satisfying enough. I can't
yeah.
imagine what it's like being the one like creating it.
Yeah, oh my God. It was like it's really I mean at first it's like oh crap. I don't even know what I'm doing, but like once you kind of get your foot in the door, it's like this is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing this.
Right.
Oh, even if it's just like base level stuff, but it's like I'm like just creating crap on the spot. Oh my Lord. And
Yeah.
like and the cool thing is it's like you don't even have to like be limiting like you do these basics. It's like I like this backbeat. That's what I did with a lot of stuff. Like I heard this backbeat or I heard this like rhythm or something like that. I'm like I want to play with this.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of listen to it, get the chords. There you go. You going your way and you can start like just improvising on that stuff.
Hmm.
It's really cool. Making it was another like we did like sessions and stuff where we made it in like a music program.
Yeah.
We did like a free one, I think, or something like that. But there was stuff where I had to make like a bunch of different parts, like rhythm parts, different instrumentation. That stuff is really interesting and cool. Like when you get different harmonies and melodies together,
Mm-hmm.
that like that like made my blood boil. I was like, dude, that is so freaking cool. Something about just like having like harmonies together and sound and sync. It's like, woo, that's
Yeah.
so cool. That's so sick.
Speaking of a language to me right now, I kind of know what like harmony means, like harmonizing. I
Yeah, yeah.
think like I
It's
like
like
with the like the those old quartets, like where like
yeah,
they're singing in different keys and stuff.
yeah, yeah. It's like how do I explain this? It's like it's basically like in the same key, but you're using like you could even do it. You don't even have to do it like like have you ever heard of like an octave or something?
I'm familiar with the word,
Yeah,
like a higher or a lower octave.
it just means like the same note, but down a step, like down
Oh,
a whole
okay. Like
step.
when you're on a
Yeah,
piano and you like
yeah,
move
yeah, yeah.
over like to the
Exactly.
next C,
That
it's another octave.
yeah, that could be a harmony right there.
Oh.
Like I mean, that's really simple, but like it's like kind of in the same key, but you're it's like creating like um just something that clicks, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
is the best way I can put it. It's like, ooh, that's really nice.
So
But
like I guess a singer's range depends on how many different octaves they can do without like their
oh
voice
yeah.
cracking, I guess.
Oh yeah, that was like a big part of me playing trumpet because I probably should have clarified this from the beginning, but
All right.
I played trumpet and
Oh,
so that was
okay.
like my main instrument.
I don't think I
And
even knew that.
yeah, yeah.
You've been
I
keeping
just
these secrets from me, Mike.
I'm sorry. No, but I played trumpet and like that was like the main thing of playing like brass or something like that. It was like trying to get the highest note you can.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's like certain amount of octaves you can go before like you just give out. And that was like a big there was like some healthy competition and like I'd always try to push myself to be like, "Oh, can I get up here? Can I get up here?" Cuz
Yeah.
like if you could be the highest, man, if you could be like like if you could squeal with that, like it's like, "Holy crap, I just did that."
Mm-hmm.
my teacher would be like, "Holy crap! Did you just play a high E?" Like, I can't believe I just did that crap. Holy shit!
Have you ever
No,
done that?
I did. I think the highest note I ever hit was like it was like a. So there's pretty much like 3 octaves.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually 2 octaves in the on my instrument that I could hit normally, and then going lower is like once you go lower, you start getting like okay, I can't really go this low.
Yeah.
And above 2 octaves, it's like oh, I'm starting to hit it.
Yeah.
My my lips are starting to bleed. No, but
Somebody call a paramedic.
God, my lips are. That was another thing. Like when I played my instrument, I had braces on and I was
Uh-huh.
playing brass. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it sucked. I just had to I just had to live with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed playing it. It was a really big part of my whole career at school. I was
Mm-hmm.
like is playing the instrument. It was really special to me. Like oh man, like playing on stage and crap. Like every year we did, like do jazz music. Like I was in the
Mm-hmm.
jazz band, and every year you would just get we just get tougher and tougher stuff, and like cooler and cooler. And it's just like my ability to play. I don't know, just seeing my musical ability, just watching myself improve was like from nothing. Because at first I was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just I didn't really have any talent. I was just kind of like I had to grind every single day to get good at this.
Level 0, like in Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda.
yeah, literally level 0. I had to play trumpet. I probably played for like an hour or two every day, like every single day
Oh, you were
freshman year.
committed.
Yeah, I mean I wanted to get good.
Yeah.
I was like there's people's left the program and it was like kind of left to me to step up to the plate. And I wanted to be like good at this instrument, not just mediocre.
Yeah.
That was the thing. That was a quote um one of my teachers actually gave out. It was like, you know, I think he was like speaking on mediocrity or something like that because I don't know. It was probably the concert band. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of kids didn't give a shit when in that band. But it's like if you let a frog if you put a if you put a frog in a pot and you put it to a simmer, it's not going to notice that it's boiling, and it's just going to continue, just not knowing that it's being boiled alive. It'll be boiled alive by the time it even knows it's
Oh my
dead.
gosh.
But if you light that fire if you light that fire hot, it'll notice right away and it'll jump right out.
Right.
You understand? Like, are you the frog will just be okay with mediocrity and won't even notice till it's too late that it's already too late.
Uh-huh.
But if you light that fire right there, it's right. You get the memo
Yeah.
right
It's
there. And
it's
that
it's
kind of like rung true with me. Like when he told me that, it's like yeah, I want to be good at this because I don't know. You can be just like any band or whatever and just play fucking hot cross buns or something.
I know how to do that. I actually used to play the
Yeah.
clarinet.
Yeah.
So wait,
Or you
does
yeah.
a trumpet, does it have the was it the reed? The thing you like,
No, no, it's a brass instrument, so you like it has like a metal mouthpiece
you
and
know
it's
what?
like
I freaking knew that. I feel like a
nah,
tool.
nah, nah,
Cuz
it's for confirmation.
right.
Confirmation.
Wait, you were did you partake in Unis Honest at all while that was a thing?
What is it?
Unis Honest, the thing with Markiplier and Crank Gameplays I did for a year.
No, I'm not familiar.
All right, so like basically, Unus Honest means 1 year in Latin, and the whole idea
Oh,
was they're
okay.
gonna do the channel for a year, and after a year they'd delete all of it, just completely remove the channel, and they did. And the
Oh,
whole
okay.
concept was like adding value to like it being there, like you being there while it's happening, and like showing that every channel eventually dies, but it just doesn't have a defined ending. Usually, they just just
Oh,
stop
yeah.
uploading or slowly die out. So I mean, you can put whatever meaning you want to it, but they definitely like gave some reasonings. But during that, Mark Markiplier was trying to teach Ethan how to to play the trumpet. The thing about Markiplier is even if he doesn't know perfectly how to do something or he's not a master, he talks like he is. So it's like I watched an actual trumpet player reacting to him teaching Ethan how to do it. And like, it was just like the blind leading the blind. like,
Yeah.
like, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember like Ethan couldn't even get it to like make a sound because it's not normal blowing. It's like you have to like do it a
Yeah,
certain
no,
way, right?
it's like you have to do this like continuous stream with your mouth. You got to pucker your lips,
Yeah, yeah.
puck in your mouth, and like
Is it similar to what you do with a clarinet, kind of like the kind of
uh,
blowing?
I do. I like try to play clarinet. Nah,
You know why
it's
I chose
different.
clarinet? Originally, like they just had like I think
Why?
it was in middle school. I think they just like had a bunch of people go on stage and like play instruments in front of us to like get us hyped and like choose an instrument and start doing band. I guess to
Yeah,
you know the
yeah.
to recruit and A Squidward plays the clarinet and B the dude with the clarinet did like a Mario theme song. I think it was like the underground thing. You know that the
Okay.
caves that do 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 do
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah. And you're
And
like, that's awesome.
exactly. And
I want to do that.
I was like, I need the instrument I can do that with. Like, you know, not realizing that any
Dude,
instrument.
whoever can play that, set me up.
Exactly. Not knowing that literally any instrument could do that. But I was like, I'm sold.
I'm sold. That's it, dude.
So,
Mario theme. I'm done. That's
I'm
it,
done.
right there.
I aspire to be that. And you know what? I don't even own a clarinet because how they did it was we did the program where like you pay to rent it, and if you do it for a
Yeah,
certain amount of time, you get to keep it. And
yeah,
my
yeah.
stupid behind like quit. Like I got bored or something, I just quit. And looking back, I'm like, I could own a clarinet and still play around with it, but
Yeah.
instead, I was a fool and I quit. Like
Nah, mine didn't even let you keep it.
really,
Yeah, no, it's
dang.
like I was in middle school though. I I just kept mine from high school because my teacher was very chill.
All right, cool,
Yeah,
good. You earned
I
it.
yeah. No, but yeah, no, it was a wild ride. It was fun. I'd probably like to get back into it eventually, but you know, once college hit, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna focus on what I'm going for, and and I didn't really want to join like college band because like I don't know, it just wouldn't be the same as like as if I was in high school. Like there was like something really special about that band, and it was like they weren't just my teacher wasn't just like anything any average shit where it was like all right, let's just do average songs and just do this. Like they he pushed us, he
Hmm.
really pushed us to do like crazy shit that we probably weren't ready for. But we did it though. We did it because it was cool, you know.
Yeah.
Like if it was like, dude, we got to do this, and we just grind it until we can do it. Like not a lot of other teachers would do that, you know.
Did you guys do competitions and stuff like with other
Yeah, yeah,
schools?
yeah, yeah. We did comp.
Did you
We did
like
comp.
beat the crap out of them because you were doing advanced stuff?
Uh, there were some really good
All
schools.
right.
There's some really good schools. Yo, bro, I hate to cut it right here, but I gotta take a massive crap.
All right, we can I can edit that out and then we
I'm
can
sorry.
like
I'm really sorry. I gotta like. I was trying to hold it, but I really can't hold it right
you're
now.
good. You're
I'm
good.
sorry.
We'll
I'll be right
decide whether or
back.
not you want to leave that in later and then we'll mesh it together.
Screw it. Leave it. Leave it. It'll be a funny joke.
All right,
Ad
all right.
read. Ad read. Run the ad read.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Okay, yeah, just go ahead. Okay, so hey folks. So today I've been, I've got my notes. I'm prepared. I was ready for this. So today, so you ever been, in your car and there's people in front of you, right? Like you want to start driving, but they're just there. They're just in your way, and you're like, man, I wish they weren't in my way. And like, you could just flirt on a horn, but like, the horn doesn't cut it, like, yeah, they're gonna jump, but then they're just gonna get mad at you and like specifically stay in your way, or even if they don't, you're gonna feel like a bad person. And you probably are. If you hate people and want them out of your way, right, and you're impatient, but like, who does care? I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to give you a solution. So, my solution, right? No, I'm sorry. Our sponsor's solution is an attachment, right? So when you hit that horn, it doesn't just play the horn. It like shoots the object or substance of your choice out of a horn-shaped instrument in the middle of the, like, underneath the hood of your, bottom of your car, right? It's poking out. And I mean, depending on what you use, they might move really fast. They might just like have to get out of the way. If you put rocks in there, like they're gonna have to move. You know what I mean? And like if you put like water in there, they're probably gonna move. They might just get mad. But like you could just put like fox urine in there. They will move. It's move or you will be moved. Your nose will be moved in such a way that you'll get out of my way. And then here's another cool thing, right? It's not just that. If you pay an additional 5 payments to the original 3, you can get a whole decked out front of your car, right? Like say, here's a problem I've always had. Driving down the highway, right? And this person's just like, they're tailgating you, right? They're tailgating you. They just really won't stop getting close to you. We have many solutions to this. One of my favorites is the marbles that you drop out of the back of your car. It's just like a funny kids movie, Slip. Except it's a car, so they're gonna go flying off the highway, They won't be tailgating you anymore. Or if you want to be a little more subtle, you could just kind of shoot some silly string, up towards their windshield, you know what I mean? Like, then they can't see, then they're not going to tailgate you either. I guess that's if you want to be even more subtle, you could just, have a little sign that says, you're tailgating me. The cops are being called. They'll back up. They'll do it. No one wants the cops called on them. We got a little camera there. It's like, hey, or you're tailgating, I'm calling the cops. And, they're gonna give up. Yeah, so the sponsor is Autogrown, not to be confused with AutoZone. This is the groan is in reference to the annoyance that people are bringing you, and the auto is in response is in reference to the fact that you're ending it automatically with your instruments attached to your car. The patented technology that Autogrown offers you for the low price of 3 easy payments for the horn, and then additional however many payments depending on how many attachments you want. Personally, I got everything they have. It was about, I'm not trying to flex or anything, but it was like 30 payments, right? You feel me? So, you even got some side attachments, when someone tries to pass you, like you're driving, and like, how people do, you'll speed up a little bit just to annoy them, and you drive slow, I know one of you out there is that person. You're driving all slow, you're going like below the speed limit, and when someone goes to pass you, you just speed up because you're that guy, even though, it's not a 2-lane, it's 1 lane, and then they go to pass you, you just speed up because you're that guy, Well, I've got something for you. When you try to do that to me next time, you know what I got? I got marbles coming out the side, too. You know what else I got? A little key. Yeah, a little key on a pole will key the side of your car if you try to speed up, You get a little closer to me. Right along the side of your car, you won't pass me again. I guarantee it. You're not gonna like the way your car looks, you don't want that car, the side of your car keyed or anything like that, You know what? Just a little heart to heart, right? Ad read's done, right? You know, we only had one ad read today, unfortunately. You know, so how you doing? How you doing, folks? You know, how is life treating you tonight? Because I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm sitting here in the studio just chilling with my boy Mike, this cool guy that I'm glad I know. He knows more about music than I do. Uh, what are your thoughts on Destiny? You know, not the streamer. I don't know a thing about him, but like Destiny. What are you destined to become? Hmm? Do you believe in Destiny? I'm not sure I do. In a way. I guess I do believe in Destiny. Yeah. There is a predetermined point where I'm going to get to, you know? Still got free will, but I think there's a plan. I think it's designed. You ever just look up at the stars and feel small? Not me. No. I think things that make you get all existential just kind of romanticizes your existence, you know? Like, okay, yeah, you're physically small in reference to all of that. But what does space got? Space don't got love. Space don't got video games, you know?
Yo,
Oh, hey,
back.
you came back right in the middle of our little heart to heart. I
I'm
was,
uh
I was,
I'm back. Took a massive deuce. I apologize for my
no,
sphincter.
no, own it, own it.
Yeah, that's right. I took a poopy. I
Yeah,
took a giant poopy. That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
that's
Go
right.
ahead. Go ahead.
We don't
All
hide
you.
stuff in King's Kitchen.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know. I know. You're all thinking. He just made a big poopy. That's disgusting. That's vile.
That's
But
vile.
I'm owning it. I'm owning my big poopy.
Yeah, because if you don't, who will? You know,
Exactly.
someone's got
Exactly.
to. Ain't
Exactly.
gonna.
See,
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
someone, at least someone gets it,
You're
right?
allowed to be you in King's Kitchen, whoever you
Yeah.
is. You know, unless you're a
Exactly. If
Nazi.
that's
I
if
mean,
that
you can like be you while on your way out, but you need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Just keep the whole Nazi thing under wraps, maybe, you
yeah,
know.
like just don't be so loud about it.
Yeah,
If I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I won't turn a blind eye. Just don't make me know. You know,
Yeah, just keep it on the down low, dude. You
keep it
do
on the
your thing.
DL.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
so I was oh yeah, so the freaking music. We were talking about music.
We were talking
Music.
about the trumpet and how you think you want to get back into it, and then
Oh yeah,
you kind of tapered off when you were talking about I'm focusing on school, and then you were like deuce
oh yeah.
time.
And I was like, deuce time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
what do you, if you don't mind sharing, what do you want to do in school?
Oh, I'm going for like computer science.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like,
you're a braver
you
man
know,
than me.
programming, video game programming, stuff like that. Want to go into that field.
I wanted
That's
to do that,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
took one computer science course, and like it was
Really?
all right. Like, yeah, in high school, and it was good, but
Yeah.
at the end, he said, unless you want to sit at a desk and code every day of your life, this is not for you. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Option B,
Yeah.
nature stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah, no, but someone's got to
Yeah.
do it. Otherwise, we're not gonna have
Yeah.
them sick video games.
We're not gonna have video games, dude. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
see what I told you guys about space doesn't have
That's
video games.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
yeah, that's probably like what I want to do eventually is like get good and then try to make my own game or
Get good.
something.
That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to do it. Honestly, I wanted to get
Yeah.
into like video games. I mean, I feel like I'm more of a story writer to be honest. But I actually saw a
Yeah.
tweet by Sharky today. Chippy Chubby's old channel artist.
Oh
He
yeah.
does other stuff too. He's freaking awesome. I love the man. I love Sharky. Sharky, please come on here one time. I'll give you a big old hug. But
Give you a squeeze.
we'll squeeze,
A little
big old
squeeze.
squeeze. But he retweeted something today, and it was from Tobey Maguire Spider Man, and it's like Mary Jane. She's like, "Tell me, I can take it." And Spider Man, aka Tobey Maguire, says, You can't just you can't just world build. You have to write the story." And she just starts sobbing, and I'm like, that just hit me really deep
Yeah.
because like I love making the ideas. Like
Yeah. Oh
I can remember
yeah.
some old dumb ideas I had too, but like I had good ones. Like the story I'm writing now, I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail. I briefly mentioned it before in a previous
Hmm.
episode, but it's a
Okay.
coming of age story about myself, and it does. Oh
Those are
my
the things that
gosh,
hit the
my
hardest.
mouse was right over the record button because I was gonna pause it. That would have been bad. Um, yeah,
No, no, but yeah, I think those stories hit the hardest just because that's what we're going through right now,
yeah,
and it's
and
like
I've
giant voice crack and yeah, King's Kitchen, letting y'all know, I voice crack quite a bit, so please be generous. Don't roast me too hard.
I mean, it is a kitchen. Maybe some broiling.
Yeah, maybe a nice sear.
A nice sear, yeah.
I'll get away with a sear.
Yeah,
How about a
we'll
sear?
take that. We'll
Just not
take
a
that.
just not a big hot pot roast. You know,
Yeah, he's
just open an
no.
open fire. I like don't get me too hard. But
Yeah,
no, but yeah, like coming of age stories. They definitely hit pretty hard.
yeah. And the thing with this
They
one is
always
that I haven't really gotten over so much the there isn't necessarily an antagonist, but a habit is the antagonist that kind of
oh
defines who I am in the story. The person that
okay.
represents me in the story. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, there's I don't know, there's that's a big reason why I got into like, well, that's I think just chasing after just like story or like or any kind of medium that really kind of connects with me in that way. That's what I live for a lot of the
Hmm.
time. It's just like things that really just have to say something profound about like and that really connect with me and like stuff I think about, you know. I think
Hmm.
that's stuff like that's why like, you know, like the stuff I was telling you about when I talked to you before it was like just deep storytelling in video games and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah, like that like I want to chase after that stuff. I want to grab it. I want to hug it, man. That kind of stuff.
big old
Deep.
squeeze.
Yeah, I'm addicted to that type of crap. I don't know if you heard of like Death Stranding.
I've heard it mentioned.
Yeah, that game did not get a very well. It didn't get a
It
good.
wasn't well received.
It wasn't well received, but you know what? I think people were like the gameplay is boring because it's so basically you're just like you're in a post-apocalyptic
Post-apocalyptic.
yeah, you don't roast me yet. I don't give a shit.
I might sear.
Might cheer a little bit. No, but it was in that setting, and it was it's basically you are trying to connect and power back the world. Basically, like the world is on the
Hmm.
verge of extinction. Humanity is almost at its end, and you are in like a weird world that has just been dismantled. Like everything is around is just like this Icelandic
Oh.
yeah, this like Icelandic landscape, and it's like rocky formations, and like grass is constantly growing. When it rains, everything is just sped up in time. It's really hard to explain, but like
Hmm.
the rain has special properties that just pushes time forward. So greenery just like keeps dying and growing back like at extreme rates. And these
That's
invisible
interesting.
creatures, yeah, it's like a very like just something different. Something that's the main thing. It's like the aesthetic is like something I've never seen before. But like by the end of it, it was like I don't know. It just went really deep in like human understanding and like just very deep psychological stuff. That stuff gets me a lot. I really
Yeah,
like that type of stuff.
yeah, that does sound really cool. I might have to give that a little look see. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
No, it I don't know that type of and you know what? Back on the music thing. I think with those type of things, music makes it like
Oh yeah.
like like if you have that type of experience, that's another thing. The music in that game, oh my god, man, it made my soul want to cry it was really like emotional. Like music makes like totally enhances those types of experiences. It's crazy to think about that, like how music can just completely change like how you experience something, you know? Like it can just have such a profound effect on things
Oh,
sometimes.
totally. I can imagine games that if it didn't have the music, they just
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
have been
yeah.
like even palatable, let alone
Yeah,
like moving.
yeah, yeah. It's like it really just makes or breaks some stuff. And it's like, holy crap.
Like I'm trying to imagine like Pokemon Pearl without the music. That would have been like
Yeah,
horror.
yeah,
It would have been like a
yeah,
very different experience.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
I I like that's like my main. I like I save like a bunch of video game soundtracks and stuff like that because like for like Final Fantasy, that music, man. Like sometimes I listen to some of the Final Fantasy music and I like bawl my eyes out. I
oh,
can't help
you're
it.
gonna get TC excited when she hears this. She loves Final Fantasy.
Dude, I really like some Final Fantasy, man. I really like it. It's the music. I think the music in it is especially. It's like, oh boy, that is a tearjerker.
I don't think I gave it
Something like
enough of a
that.
chance to form an opinion. Pirate Town
Like,
really did it for me. It just
like,
really turned me off of the game.
like. Wait, what did you try out again? What
Pirate,
was
like
it?
I chose Arcanist, and they get put in like the pirate place as like the start
Oh
in
yeah,
final in
yeah,
FF
yeah.
14.
Oh, you tried FF14. Yeah,
Yeah, with
yeah,
TC, and
yeah.
gosh, I just couldn't take it. Like even like the little creatures that are like really short, like those that race. I walk up to one, I'm like, oh, maybe they'll be normal, and then it's just like, here are ye, and I'm like, oh, please stop. I get it. You're all pirates. I don't. I please make
You
it stop.
gotta get past the preliminary stuff. You gotta get past. I trust me, it is really good. Like I probably like Final Fantasy 14 is probably like the one MMO that's like, yeah, I like this a lot.
Not my
I'm
MMO.
not
I'm
sure.
talking about some Wizard 101. You know what I'm talking about.
Wizard 101. Wizard 101. I never did play Wizard 101.
You're not you're not missing much, buddy.
I was more of a Club Penguin kind of guy, you know.
You know what?
I
That's
was-
valid. That's valid. I think if you didn't have Club Penguin in your childhood, you should go to therapy. You know, honestly, you need some therapy.
I always wanted the membership. I was like, dude, I want that membership, but
Oh,
I
me
was like,
too.
I never got
But now
it.
you can have it for free in the cracked version.
Yeah, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. I could achieve my childhood dream.
for free.
the,
I mean, honestly,
the
is it
Club
any?
Penguin membership that I always wanted.
I mean, it's really no different. I mean, maybe there's less people playing, but like me and my friend went on. The only difference is like we couldn't give ourselves names. So like the joke would be like, "I'm talking to you, P15678432," because like it just has like P and then like a random string of
Hello,
numbers.
X1094.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did get to have those pets. That was fun going back. Yo, the games I remember. Okay, the mini games I remember from that was like the card kung fu thing. That was cool.
That was cool.
I
I did
was
like that was
I
awesome. I
was
remember
obsessed
that,
with that.
dude.
It was
Dude,
literally
that
just a
was so
giant game of
fun.
rock paper scissors, but you got a belt for doing it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sick.
That was a fun game.
That
Holy
was
crap.
freaking awesome.
The pizza mini game, do you remember that? Where
Oh
you had to make
no,
pizza?
I don't think I ever did that.
Oh man, I remember the pizza. Like
Actually, was it
you
on a
had to go in
conveyor
the
belt?
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember. I was horrible at that
And
time. Things stressed me out so much.
yeah, yeah. I did that so many times. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Oh
okay,
my god.
I think. Go
I
ahead.
wanted sorry. I wanted the pets. I always wanted like the puffles, like the
Yeah.
special ones, but I think
Hmm.
you had to pay to get them. I was like,
Yeah, you did.
look, I want that dark, edgy one. I want that one.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how like easy it was to make something dope back then? If you did it today, it just wouldn't hit the same at all.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I think it's just like the era. Like there's things in the
yeah,
'80s that were so cool, and like even looking back, it's like, oh, that's
yeah,
cool. But like if someone did it again today, it just wouldn't be.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like, yeah, I kind of get that. It's like, I guess it's just a product of its era.
and I think part of it is it really is. I mean, with everything, it's what you put into it. Because like
Yeah,
for
yeah,
instance, like people keep like, telling me like, oh, Jump Force is a bad game, like it's horrible and stuff like that, right? But like I
yeah,
see
yeah,
people playing it, like some YouTubers. I'm talking like
yeah.
Nanogenics. I think you said
Did you see like some of the story mode?
no, not at all. They just play PvP.
Oh my god, like they have a scene with Frieza where he like levitates up and it's just his character model just being lifted like
Oh my gosh.
just like it's like something out of like Gary's mod or something.
Oh
Like
no.
it's like someone getting like a mouse click and just moving him up.
Oh no.
Oh my
What?
god.
He didn't even know he was a
Oh my
playable
god.
character.
Yeah, yeah, Frieza. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude. I like took one look at that. I was like, oh my.
Yeah, but like
Oh,
what I was getting at though is like they even acknowledged it was a bad game, but they were having fun like with like how the Yu-Gi-Oh characters
yeah,
literally have like the dragons come out and they're like,
yeah.
"Yo, that's sick." And
Yo,
like looking at that, I'm
yeah,
like back then like it isn't just a back then thing. Jump Force is a new game. It's like
yeah,
what do you
yeah,
put into it? Because like playing a game with your bros is very much different than like a PC game that comes out. Like
yeah.
it's different. Like there's a shared like a
Oh
connection
yeah,
there.
playing it with dude. If a game is shitty, but you're playing it with someone, it makes a completely different experience.
Totally.
Completely different
Like and
experience.
just I mean I don't know. There's just something so nostalgic about like yo, how do you transform? How do you transform? That's not fair, you know? Like when the other
Yeah,
person doesn't know and you don't tell them, like in a Dragon
yeah,
Ball Z
yeah,
game, you're like
yeah,
Super
yeah,
Saiyan 3 and they're just stuck in base form and just beating the crap out of them.
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
it's just like I think it's just how something is perceived. Like everyone has just it's all just biases. Like
mhm.
when something comes out and it's like I don't know when people get the first impression of like oh this is this and then everyone's like oh so this is pretty much what it is and then they just go on thinking that I mean everyone's a freaking perpetrator of that. Like you
Yeah.
see a news feed article, it's like oh, so Smash Bros is like doing this kind of crap or something. You see that it's like, oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But that's literally just a news article. That could like
It could mean
they're
anything.
just propagating crap, you
Yeah.
know? That could
Yeah.
be anything. But like you see it and you're just like, oh, so I guess that's the way that thing is now.
Yeah. I think that's why I kind of started dissing on fighting games as an entire genre like, in the past few years. Like if
Yeah.
someone talks to me about like fighters, I'm like, it's a fighting game. Like especially like Mortal Kombat. Like
I die.
someone tried
Yeah.
to get me to like play that and we did, but like he just beating the crap out of me and I'm just
I'm
like
not gonna lie, bro. I don't like Mortal Kombat at all.
it's complicated, but here's the thing, right? Like
Yeah.
it's balanced in the sense that oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's characters that are better than each other, right? But like
There's
it's
some cool characters though. I will
yeah,
say, like
but then,
Rambo and like stuff like
mhm,
that. Spawn, I think I heard Spawn was in it or something.
I believe it. But
Yeah, yeah,
like this the concept of like everyone knows which characters are good and which ones are crap. It's just a matter of how good you are with it.
Yeah,
It's very much like there's
yeah.
nothing more to it than skill, which I appreciate. But like to me, it's like you have to grind to get that good, and it's like to me, I'd rather just enjoy the game, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's just like a satisfying thing of like
Satisfaction, yeah.
yeah, it's like a satisfaction thing of like like it's the same thing where I talked about in music. Like I'm starting from nothing, and I got here. Like this is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like I think just fighting games kind of feed that mentality a lot that people crave, and that's the thing. Like you could think about like meta, like what's the best character to use, but like you doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're playing a fighting game and you just it's all about feel and if it looks cool. That's like the way I gauge it. I think that's like how to have fun with it, you know? Like
Definitely.
does the character feel cool? Does it feel fun to play? And does the character look cool as shit? Is he dope? Is he like, damn, bro, that freaking movie just did? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think, and that's what I was kind of gearing towards, and I didn't quite know how to say it. Is like, is it fun? Is it cool? Like, cause like, can I imagine playing this back in, I guess I don't know, the early. Can I imagine like playing this like the late 2000s with like friends and like having a blast with it? You know?
Yeah.
Like for instance, in like Dragon Ball, is it Dragon Ball Fighters or just Fighters? What is it called?
Dragon Ball Fighters. It's like Z. Yeah, Fighter Z.
People were excited about Jiren, but he's apparently like horrible. Like his only counter, you can't make a combo out of. It doesn't give you priority, so like you just stop them and you can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't like Jiren's character design in general. I think
it's boring.
I think it's kind of yeah, exactly. That's literally my thing.
He is literally a gray alien, but
exactly.
He's a buff gray alien.
That's like my thing. It's like I don't know, Dragon like the whole thing of like of Dragon Ball, like it's really they're like when you think about it and you like look at Dragon Ball from an outside perspective. They're aliens, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone is, yeah.
They're all aliens, you know?
And then you just personified it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about.
Yeah.
But, like, when you think about it, Jiren is literally just the textbook alien.
Yeah, just the gray alien, but he just went to the gym and skipped leg day. Like, he doesn't have legs. Like, they're just, like, they're so small compared to the rest of his body. It's so weird looking. And don't even get me started on Topo. He's the same but worse. Like, except he's literally like he's like Dr. Eggman combined with Mr. Potato Head. With like no legs.
I think like Super is really fun. Like there's some questionable things in it, don't get me wrong, but I think it's a fun
You mean like
watch.
Goku resuscitating himself with a ki blast he shot into the air? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard from anything ever.
Like I'll give you like the baseball episode. There's a baseball episode
with the Yamcha callback.
Yeah, like with Beerus. Yeah, with Beerus and everything, and it's like that. Yeah, it's like it's Universe 6 or 7, I believe, and it's just like the comedy in it is just gold, man. Oh my god,
I can't believe how they did my guy Yamcha. Yeah, that was messed up.
They're like literally roasting Yamcha the whole time. It's like, damn. It's like he's playing baseball. It's like, damn, he could actually do something. Holy shit!
And then like he almost has to die to like get. He got the guy out though, right? Like he landed on the plate in his like position where he died in the Saiyan Saga. Yeah. That's like the darkest joke I've ever seen in like anything. The fact that it was supposed to be funny and ironic is just so crazy to me. Like, wow, they really did that. Like, that is insane.
Yeah, he's like, Goku, don't freaking, I forget what it was. He's like, Goku, don't hurl like Hadouken or some crap like that. I forget. But he was like, oh, that's lame or some shit like that. I was like, Fucking Goku, dude. Oh my god. I just love it, dude. He's just like when he acts like a grown man child, I just
What
bust out
you
laughing.
know Team Four Star, right?
Yeah, of
You know
course.
the
Oh my
scene where
god.
he's like on the way to Namek and like King Kai is talking to him, and he's like basically in in Team Four Star he messages him and he's like Goku, oh hey King Kai, and he's like listen to me, like this Frieza character is really dangerous. He's like uh-huh. He's killed millions of people, and Goku's like wee. And he's like Goku, this isn't funny. Like, and then and oh no, I think he said oh remember he said Goku Frieza's really powerful, and he's like I know what I'm gonna beat him up. It's like he's killed millions of people. Whee! Like it's a nutcase. And the funny thing is, that's a conversation that could literally happen, like unironically in
Oh
Dragon Ball.
yeah.
Like it
It's
could literally
super
happen.
no, of course that could happen. Are you kidding me?
I'm not trying to
Like
spoil the
I
manga or anything, but people were really mad about some character he finally beat who was like a universal threat. He could have killed him, and he was just like, "You ever trained?" And everybody was just face palming all over the planet at the same time reading this.
oh my
Like he was
god.
like giving him another chance. Like I
God,
feel like he
dude.
develops backward as a
I want to
character.
wait for you to be stronger so I could fight you as a stronger level.
Yeah, that only worked once with
Yeah.
Vegeta. That's it. And then
Yeah,
Oob, who's like canon but not here yet. Like I'm
I
waiting on Oob. That could be cool if they do it right.
yeah, I think just Dragon Ball Super, just anything in Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z OG, just like has more weight and emotion behind everything.
Yeah,
And Super, you can probably argue that maybe it does, but definitely not as
it
much
really
as the
doesn't.
impact. Like some of those scenes just have a very profound effect, and just humanity. It's like these these aren't just like super beings. These are people. Like when Goku actually gets angry, it's like, wait, he's seriously angry. You
Yeah.
know, like he tells his son, "Get the fuck out of here. Leave now."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
You killed
saying?
my best friend. You killed Krillin.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go berserk. Gohan, get the fuck out of here. Leave.
Take Mr. Piccolo and get out of here.
Yeah. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't have control right now.
Right. Dude, I mean, this is kind of a non sequitur, but Piccolo is and will always be my favorite character in Dragon Ball. Like, I know Vegeta had more development, but Piccolo is just the coolest character design, the coolest
He
voice, the
is.
coolest
He
like
is.
techniques and stuff. Like, if they gave
Oh,
him
yeah.
a power boost, he would be. It's just like it's game over. Like
Oh, dude, when he yells out his attacks and stuff like that, in
special
like,
beam
oh,
cannon.
dude,
Yeah.
that's sick. It's sick.
Or
That's all I
like
can.
freaking Hellzone grenade he did against 17. Like he has the
Yeah.
coolest looking moves.
Yeah,
He's
and
just
like his general outfit too.
oh
Like,
yeah.
dude, it's I will say it's definitely the most next to like the battle armor, like Vegeta battle armor version and crap like that.
Mm.
Like that's
Oh, you're
that's
talking
like
about the shoulder pads because like your
yeah,
favorite is the like
yeah,
that's like Saiyan Saga Vegeta,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That's definitely the coolest. But like Piccolo's like outfit, dude.
You just like triangle shoulders. That's what it is.
Yeah, I love, dude. Any big beefy shoulder pads or like, yeah, I love that kind of
And no, I
crap.
do I do like the cape. Like it looks sick. And then when he takes it off, you know he means business.
Yeah, yeah,
Gosh,
it's
I miss early Dragon Ball Z where like the power differences were smaller to the point where skill actually still meant
exactly,
something.
exactly,
Like when Goku and
exactly.
Piccolo both take off their weighted clothing and like actually make Raditz like put a little bit of effort in. Like that just felt
Yeah.
so much cooler. Or
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
mean
like
he did that back in
it
Dragon Ball too, right? Against Tien that just beat the crap out of him.
yeah, yeah. It's just like everything was a lot more tight knit. and it was just more like every power up felt meaningful. Like he struggled to get to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in like Super, it just feels like, okay, I'm ultimate now.
My
It's
hair is green now.
it's
Time to
like, all
die.
right, okay, all right, cool.
Like,
It's just like what took Goku to get to Super Saiyan, dude. It was like, he
bunch
couldn't
of
even
Zenkai
control it.
booze. Yeah.
He couldn't even control it. It
Yeah.
like it wasn't just like, oh, I have mastery of this now. No, it was ah, like it was through multiple beatings and bashings.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like he had to get that Zenkai several times.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
And like he had to do the spirit ball first, and it was just like this, like to like have that one chance of getting Frieza. It was like that was literally everything.
yeah,
Everything
that
he
was
had.
his peak, yeah.
It was like this is our only chance, or we're literally going to be wiped out. This is it.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, it's over." Wait, have you seen the
Yeah. It's like they were.
I think it's
Yeah.
Oni cartoons where it was like Dragon Ball PP or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh,
And
that's
he's just
class.
and Krillin's just like, "I think it's over. Wait. Oh, it really is over. You fools!" And like Frieza just points at him and he falls in half. Oh no.
Oh no.
And then Goku just like
Yeah, I
and then
fucking
burps
love
and it's a
that
Super Saiyan. There's no escaping, banana.
one.
Prepare
Dude,
to die.
that's a classic,
The,
dude.
the
I love
funny thing is,
that.
it's so accurate. Like how like when he goes to point and his hand like slowly moves up and then moves out of the frame because of the way they just use a single image of someone's hand and then like move them slowly to like give an appearance of like a shift in angle. Like they were just like,
Yeah.
and the only representation of Piccolo in that entire video was like a pickle in his clothing, like floating across the screen.
Yeah, that is like that. Only cartoons is like
Carmen
I will
Electra, when I was just a boy, he didn't invite me to his birthday party. You monster! The cake was delicious.
I just keeps calling Vegeta like Virginia.
Virginia.
I love that shit. That was a classic, dude.
I'm Kakakarakit. I'm
do you
stronger
know,
than an ant. If ant was this big, yeah, you're just messing with me.
Yo, you're playing, dude. No. Did you do you know Psychic Pebbles? Do you know him?
That sounds really familiar. I
So
probably
he
do.
was like in Oni's crew,
Okay.
kind of, and he is making a show on Adult Swim.
Oh, give me a moment.
Oh, yep.
Someone's calling me. Hello. Hello.
What's up, guys? I'm doing why he's calling someone. I am subbing.
Okay, we're
in-
almost done.
We are doing.
All right.
We are advertising today is. That's right. Adult diapers. We got adult diapers on the way. Ben Shapiro's adult diapers. You're gonna love them, folks, okay? Ben Shapiro's adult diapers. They're compact, they're small, and they're ready to use. When you need to clean up that mess, when it starts getting a little messy down there, use some Ben Shapiro diapers. They really just clean up all that mess. They get up in there and they just nip it right in the bud. Just like good old Ben Shapiro. That's right, guys. Ben Shapiro.
In theory.
All right, we're back.
Hypothetically speaking, if I had an adult diaper and I was wearing it and I pooped myself,
I bought this piece of lumber from Home Depot. this wonderful piece of lumber from Home Depot. It's great. It's great. It's fantastic.
I actually I was just listening. Like I was like there for like 40 seconds. I was like, I'm just gonna see where this goes. It just kept getting better and better, and I was like,
I think Ben Shapiro is the most. It's just a very funny little man.
yeah,
He's just a little rat. That's what he reminds me of. Just a little sniveling rat. And just whenever he talks or speaks, I can't help but bust out laughing.
Somebody help. I'm stuck inside of this bean. Have you seen that thing somebody recorded?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
So
he's just a treasure, that man.
He's my
That's all I can
favorite
say.
little religious boy.
I gotta love him, dude.
We couldn't pay for our dear guest, our third guesser, to be on for any longer than 5 seconds. He's very expensive. I had to take a
Who?
small loan of $1 million. Oh, you didn't hear him? Oh, I'll just have to take another loan to bring him back.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Gotcha.
how you doing today? I was just talking about my favorite little religious man, Ben Shapiro. Love the
Really?
guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was
Now,
actually the one that gave me the idea for the wall.
No
That
way,
was
really?
him. Yeah, that was
Really?
him.
Really? Oh, okay.
You heard it
I
here
mean,
first on King's Kitchen.
dude, I mean, it's Ben Shapiro. I don't put it past him. He's a
He's
legend,
a
that man.
he's a
He's a
swell
saint.
man.
He's a saint. He's a saint.
He cares
Um,
very much about his country.
He does. He does. He's just a God. He's such a he's an American, dude. And hearing you say that, of all people, just it fills me with like just vigor and patriotism. Oh God.
I'm glad
I gotta
could
go.
hear that.
You know what, guys? I'm sorry. We're gonna have to cut this early. I gotta go get a piece of lumber from Home Depot. I'm sorry.
I mean, when the America hits just right,
I mean,
gotta do
dude,
it.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Cook, but
I mean, no, we're good. We got a good conversation. We got 2 ad reads. I lied, so I told them there was only 1, but I guess I couldn't spoil the
don't look
surprise.
And I'm really sorry.
Nah,
That
you're good.
I mean, needing that extra guest, just
It just you needed the lumber.
I need it. I really do need it.
Depot.
For Home Depot. All right, yeah. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
All right,
sorry.
I'm glad you could be here. You're welcome back anytime. You are now part of the Hall of Fame. If y'all want to see that Hall of Fame, you gotta go over to the Discord and invite yourself and come on in.
Yeah,
come
yep.
chill. You'll get announcements for when new episodes are coming out. You'll get to talk with our guests if they feel like it. There's no guarantees here whatsoever, but if they if they stick around, you can talk to them. But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
coming.
It was a pleasure, dude. It was a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
That was
It
probably one of the least stressful and just relaxed episodes I've had in a while. Because if you're listening to this and you've heard the last one, just you know what I'm talking about. It's been some fire lately.
A little bit of fire in that chest.
A little bit of fire, a little hair on your chest. Man,
Yeah, just like I'm about to do when I go get that fresh piece of lumber from Home Depot. So I'm sorry to cut it short, but man's got to get his lumber, got to get that patriotism. So
Gotta do it.
all right, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Once again, now where do I start? Dear love, I'm struck with the prologue to find you here. Every morning I awake from a cavernous night, sometimes still pondering the previous plight. Seems like